Hey guys, Damon D'Amico here, D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas. This is Allison Carr, and she's here visiting us from Raleigh, North Carolina. You've seen her in plenty of our videos before, and I'm lucky enough to have her in class tonight. Get to see Allison. It is November 5th, and she's going to help me with our intermediate two-step class recap. So here's what we ended up doing. I'll take you through the whole sequence first, and then we'll break down some of the finer points. So this goes quick, quick, slow. 1, quick, quick, slow. 2, quick, quick, slow. 3, quick, quick, slow. 4, quick, quick, slow. 5, quick, quick, slow. 6, quick, quick, slow. 7, quick, quick, slow. 8, and so on and so forth. So what we did was basically a loop, meaning that we continued to do the same material over and over. These are common sequences that we do out at the club all the time, and they're rather challenging, mostly mentally, but also physically in a couple of spots. So I would just remind you as you set this up to do it over and over, that you guys have to have the intention, quick, slow, slow, of getting past the lady when you do this quick, quick, slow, slow to weave. So I use all 4 steps to get past the lady. You notice that I'm not landing in side by side, I'm landing in weave. When Allison does this double outside spin, ladies always assuming you're getting a double. On the second slow of any outside spin, she kicks the baseboard, meaning she's gonna actually take a step. It's not a true pivot like the first 3 steps of an outside spin. She's going to take a step to the outside of the floor with her toes actually pointing at the wall, rotate onto that foot, finds that I'm not standing in front of her for closed position, and allows that to continue to rotate until she's in a spiral position. We'll stop at the end of that second slow. So it goes quick, quick, slow. She kicks the wall. I'm not enclosed. I'm not in side by side. I'm in weave. That's why this spiral occurs. From here, gentlemen setting up a check weave, I'm going to take off on the diagonal, immediately picking up this hand. So I'm going to transition from my second slow, still moving through space, and move on the diagonal under this hand. Allison is taking a step toward my inside hip, not around the outside of me, taking the shortest route possible, and I'm moving on that line so that she gets across my back. Quick, quick, slow. You'll notice that on the first slow, Allison took a normal step down line of dance, and I brought my feet almost together because it's my intention to have her be past me on this part for the second half of the weave. From here, I turn my hand over, never lowering it between, which is the mistake that most guys make in weave throughout their life. They drop this hand down, swing it back, and pick it back up. It's why everybody's late and why weaves don't work socially. My job now is to move to the inside because I'm going to set up that pat a cake outside partner. I've also got my shoulders on the diagonal, inviting Allison to dance on the diagonal, where a lot of times guys take a big second slow, take that opportunity away from her, or close the right shoulder, making her feel like she still doesn't have that lane to take on the diagonal. Now from here, Allison is going to, all 4 of her steps on this inside spin are going to track on that balance beam that goes diagonal, and I'm going to cut right underneath her and across to get shape on her to go to this patty cake, back to a normal. I'm not going to a right hand patty cake, I'm going to go ahead and keep the normal hand here. I've got my body turned towards her so it entices her to start this outside spin to the outside of the floor. From here, I'm just going to rinse and repeat and go quick, quick, slow, slow, land and weave again because my intention is to do another weave, not a side-by-side action. Gentlemen, if you are trying to do a weave and you land at back line of dance and you're even with the lady, don't do a weave. Don't force it anyway. It never works. So instead, nobody knows what your intention was. So when you get here, go ahead and do a chasse and keep the lady on the outside of the room. Set yourself up better next time. That being said, ladies, I have to tell you, you should always be expecting to do a double when you do two-step. When you spin, always expect a double. And when you do your outside spin, I would suggest that you keep them a little bit tighter, that you don't try to over-travel the outside spin. All of the guys that aspire to be better two-steppers are always trying to do different weave patterns. And if your steps are too large when you're doing your outside spin, the men struggle to get past you and into an effective weave position. So if you would just think about, outside spin, and make your steps a little bit smaller. The other thing is, quick, quick, slow, slow. Once you've taken those smaller steps and he's behind you, guys, you won't be stopping here. Your body keeps moving through space and you cut under. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Last thing I'm going to talk about is as I give her this inside spin, at the end I'm going to flip my hand over, quick, quick, so that it goes to pat a cake before she ever takes second slow. What happens is guys aren't turning that hand over, so it's still in spin position, and the lady just feels like she's going to finish, roll through her heel, and keep going backwards. But I want to set her